Hello, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you, Taurus, for November 2023. We're going to be focusing on love and relationships. I do recommend checking your Venus sign, as that would probably be more accurate. But we are doing this for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Yeah, you are the final reading for this love group, or this group of readings that we're putting out. And I hope that the Scorpio new moon is treating you okay. I know that there's some interesting aspects regarding the Taurus sector, so be patient with yourself. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus with love and relationship. Getting tingles. For Taurus, please. In the recent past, we do have the Princess of Cups in reverse, the costume designer. So this is kind of like an emotional card, but it's a little bit fresh is what it feels like. Fresh, like not immature in like the sense of that word, but just new. So you might have gotten turned down in the past. Current energy, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. There could be an imbalance of fun or play and pleasure. Prince of Cups. Geez, all the cups for you, Taurus. Could have a lot of water in your chart. Oh, Queen of Cups on the bottom of your reading. The Therapist. Also Pisces. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so definitely an imbalance. Someone could have said something where they felt emotionally shallow, like not really giving enough emotionally in the recent past here, and it's causing you to realize that there's potentially a disconnection between, so six of Cups is past energy, nostalgia, but in reverse it could be like a negative view of the past or a negative view of your current situation in regards to the past because it's in your current state. What is this Princess of Cups in the recent past? Can we get some more information, please? I feel like I'm going to be called out. All right. For the Princess of Cups for Taurus. It feels like a holding back. Like trying to create something but getting stuck at the emotional background of it. Two of Wands in reverse. And Seven of Cups. So Two of Wands is making a decision to go on a certain path, and it kind of shows with the Page of Cups here that somebody potentially could have made a half-hearted decision with regards to an action or a plan. Three of Pentacles. It's something that you guys are trying to build together. Three of Pentacles upright is teamwork. Could feel imbalanced in regards to how you feel about a path that you're on. I feel like someone's questioning it. A lot of questioning. So it's clear that I think that there's two people here that are not on the same page. If you aren't in a relationship, this could be you getting an offer and denying it, or somebody offering something to you and you denying it because you don't see how it would work. And you could also be, it could be somebody in the workplace or where you're supposed to be working. It's like, this is not a long-term situation. This is not love. This is just us hanging out and doing things. Six of Cups in reverse, please. Can we get some more insight for that for Taurus? This card is like extremely passionate. You can see that they're holding on to each other's hands. They're obviously in bed doing the thing. And there's like deep connection with the two hands touching. It could be missing passion or missing that deeper connection. This also, if you're not in a relationship or if you're in a situationship, could be applying feelings to passion, applying feelings to, or realizing that it's not feelings, it's just passion. It's just sex, touch, oxytocin. Seven of Wands in reverse. Getting somebody to be less defensive with regards to the past. I feel a lot of comparison here. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse came out again. I feel a lot of comparison to someone's past. And it's causing somebody to kind of want to give up or feel like they're having to defend themselves. Four of Swords, but they're taking the time to think about it. There could be some healing that's needed to prepare for how to go about handling this. She's looking at the clock. But it's getting old is what I'm getting. Prince of Cups, the filmmaker in reverse. Kind of a fun card. In the future, it's taking a bigger look, maybe from an external point of view, or getting some guidance from a third party or neutral party on what it all looks like. Is this what I envisioned? Are we on the path to creating something that we want? Okay, can I get some more information for the Prince of Cups, please? Yeah, it just feels like a disconnected feeling. Five of Swords in reverse. There's that energy of someone standing their ground, and it feels like kind of like stubborn. This also could be an apology coming in with regards to them acknowledging their part in the bigger picture. King of Swords, Hanged Man, Knight of Wands. Ooh. Could also be an external energy that's looking at the situation, pointing out things. So with the King of Swords, very logical, very banker, very math. 1 + 1 = 2, okay? And then we got the Hanged Man, which is being willing to be uncomfortable. So being willing to be uncomfortable in order to see things in a new light, to gain new logical perspective. And I think what it comes down to is there's a revelation here with the Sun. Seeing somebody in a different light, but it seems positive. It's kind of like seeing them in a, not really a pedestal, but seeing them in a positive light, to where you start seeing them as them, not them as in the relationship. And it starts giving you some information on how to reignite that passion. So you guys might actually take some time to see the other person's perspective logically instead of emotionally, right? Laying down your swords and not trying to make it an argument, but making it more of a, hey, this is where I see this going, or this is where I see ourselves right now. Because the Prince of Cups in reverse, I mean, that's a disconnection emotionally, and then reestablishing that through figuring out what the motivations are. Could be love languages. All right, let's get you some love messages, and then we'll close this message out. the snake. So we've got completion, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So it could be some trust issues. There could be some trust issues, overcompensation. But the snake's on fire. Mask. So not showing their true feelings, hiding, pretending, gaslighting. So there could be something going on deeper beneath the surface here. And instead of acknowledging it, it's becoming like, no, not at all. Like, diluting the reality of the situation and where the actual disconnection's coming from. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing. So you could take some time to have a level-headed conversation, maybe over breakfast or with a friend. It kind of uplifts you more on the situation. Where you really get to like be in the moment. There could be something blocking this authenticity as well. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah. So it's just hit a low point. It's hit a low point and it needs to be reestablished why you're doing this. Where is the emotional connection? What needs aren't being met? Maybe it's time for someone to speak up for themselves. You could see a lot of passive aggressiveness coming through with gaslighting, because again, gaslighting is another trigger word that everybody likes to use, but doesn't know the true depth of that actual prognosis. But what's happening is people can do it all the time and not even realize they're doing it, because they're afraid to acknowledge the realness behind it. Like, it's a deeper conversation than they're willing to get into at that time. So they try to avoid it by putting on a mask. But I do see that if you are in a relationship, you'll get through this. Otherwise, if you're not, you're reestablishing how you feel about yourself in a sense of emotional stability. Getting new perspective on your motivations, what ignites your passion, getting sensual with yourself before you move forward, because something's holding you back from taking that path. You're able to see the path that you want, but taking that decision is to get you there's a block. All right. Last love message. Power. I really like this card with the love messages because it talks about, or it brings up this dynamic of, like, there's the traditional aspect and then there's the surrender, right? So there could be a power struggle or a frustration here, but someone's got to give, something's got to give, and one thing at a time type of energy. Like, let's focus on one thing at a time. We'll make time for you and we'll make time for me so that we can get on the same page. Let go of control issues. Boom. Power and control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Sometimes we can get so heightened when things are uncomfortable that we start to really hyper focus. And it's a protection or trauma response to actually, what we do is we start seeing everything in a negative light. Everything is negative. Everything is wrong. And that's our way of controlling a potential bad outcome, by making it happen or manifesting it before it even presents itself. When really it's just going to take a little extra work, a little bit of digging to get to that ascension. But it's always a choice. We don't have to. Sometimes we just have to surrender and observe and just be more in the moment and fix things moment by moment rather than having this giant ass conversation. So to lay everything out, sometimes things don't need to be said, it just needs to be done. That's what I'm getting. And I can definitely relate to that I need to be more in the moment. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already in order to get notified whenever there's a new reading popping up. Please check out the Etsy channel for candle options. At 500 subscribers, we will be doing a drawing for a candle that I handmade. And there'll also be Twixt if you want immediate guidance and support, and recorded readings on Etsy. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day.